Hey, bear me 2 seconds, just gonna get the camera set up. I can see I look like an old pirate, don't I? Welcome to British Cook. It's only when I get this camera I actually realise my eyebrows really need sorting out. So does my face. But here I am, just about. I'm going to be trying this stream out, I haven't done one for a little while, so just want to see if it's actually working or not. Be good to know if it is. Give me 2 seconds. Just going to change a couple of bits on here. A little bit wonky. If you can see me in the live stream, be sure to pop into the chat, scroll down to the chat. If you want on a laptop or on a tablet, scroll yourself down and join the chat and say hello. And that's the phone. 2 seconds. I really have to get that one. I'll be right back. I'm really sorry about this. Hello. Hi Rachel, is there any chance you phone back in about 15-20 minutes? She's just popped out. Thank you so much, really appreciate that. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so that was a phone call I really had to take, unfortunately, just to pass the message on. Unfortunately, they're looking for someone that isn't here at the moment. Hey, how you all doing? So for Erin's here, that's fantastic. Hi Cricket, look at me, I look like a sunburnt sailor or a sunburnt parrot. Pirate. So what have we got here? Today I'm doing Thai curry. This is last minute because I was thinking I'm gonna go live. I was like, no, I've got to shave my face, got to shave my head. I was like, nah, actually, I'm cooking Thai anyway, so I thought I'd just hop on quickly and show you what I'm doing. So pretty much the last minute decision to go live. So we've got Erin, Cricket, hi Cricket, how you doing? Maglina, great to see you, Lena. Thanks so much for joining us. And Cricket's here, Erin's here. We've got Nikki Royal. Hi Nikki, how you doing? Been a little while. I have been absolutely AWOL with regards to cooking and stuff like that, unfortunately. Yeah, it has been a long time. I've been working a different job, had to get into some work, and I've been away, not away, but working quite long hours. And then my computer broke last week. If you're on my friends list on Facebook, I think it's June 9th, my computer, the laptop I had been using for a long time, completely broke. So I've just got one that came yesterday, a new computer. So I'll be back to editing videos and stuff like that quite soon. Hopefully, well, definitely. Actually, I'll be doing it this evening, to be honest with you. Give me 2 seconds. This is bothering me, okay? I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I like this one here. I prefer that because it's handy. And I'm not too sure about the olives on this one either. There we go. That's a bit of a cleaner kitchen. Yeah, so it has been absolutely ages since I've done anything really, because I was away and then my computer broke. As I said, I ordered a new one, proper base unit. It has around about 10 times the amount of memory and like about 6 times more processing power than the last one did. So it should be much quicker for edits and exports. Lena, what's with the beard? It's with me. I was standing on the beach for a little while baking and my face was a little bit baked and I kind of was going to shave it. Then I was just like, if I shave this, it would take me to 5 o'clock or whatever. And I've got things to do this evening as well as cooking this Thai curry, which is right in front of me here. And I thought, do you know what? I'll just leave it for now. You're not keen on the beard now? Who likes the beard? Let me know yes or no. I've only got 2 likes, 9 people in. That's kind of weird. Can you all click that like button if you're in here? Please. Thank you very much. I've got my British Cook t-shirt on. Still having problems with that store, getting it sorted out. Hopefully it should be sorted out quite quickly. As always, there seems to be a bit of a delay in the chat messages, so it's all good. While you're just answering my question, what do you think about the beard? Do you think the beard, grow a proper beard, get rid of it? I think I look old. I know I look tired. I know I look really tired, but that's not surprising. I'm going to pop the kettle on actually, quickly, and let that boil, a cup of tea while I wait a few more people to turn up, then we'll start cooking. As you've seen in the photo, I've got Monge down here, I've got baby corn, I've got red peppers, I've got gango leaf, I've got sweet basil, I've got chilies, I've got red curry paste, I've got lime, I've got we call it rump steak in England, and I think you call it sirloin in America. I think you call sirloin porterhouse. It's really confusing, different cuts. I've got what you call sirloin. I've got about a kilo of that here. I've got down here as well, I'll show you in a second, don't worry. I've got down here a load of coconut milk as well. So, am I a bit wonky? Hey Joel, great to see you, buddy. How you doing? Hi Corey, fantastic to see you here, buddy. Buddy, everyone can buddy at the moment. How you doing? Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure. What do you think? Grow it out like a big one? Or get rid of it? What do you think? Let me know. So who have we got here second? Sorry. So yeah, Nikki, it has been ages to be honest with you. Yeah, computer broke and I was away for quite a while. Joel's here, that's awesome. I'm bassist. So I've got a yes from Nikki, a yes from Iron, bassist Joel, and I know from Magdalena. Cricket likes a bit of facial stuff. Geeky drinkers are in the house. Fantastic, great to see you. What's the time in Canada? I'm always amazed by how many people I get from around the world, but hardly any British people ever. Mind you, I suppose most of the people who watch this are American, Canadian, or whatever else. Oh, I've gone backwards there. So I'm going to make myself a real quick cup of tea. Just going to put that on to brew. And I'm using Yorkshire tea bags. They're a company that are quite nice. Well, I like their tea bags anyway. There's like lots of different brands, PG Tips, Tetley, and I like Yorkshire tea. So, I know I'm meant to make a video about this at some point, but what I do is I pour the kettle, leave it in there, and I'll leave that there for about 3 minutes just to do this little thing. Bit of magic, that's all. So, okay, right, so Geeky Drinkers in there, awesome to see. Yeah, it's great to see you, man. Great. Well, it might be you and your wife or your partner. I'm not sure who it is you present with, but great to see you. It's only Magdalena for the no beard. That's right. Sorry, Corey. You are a female Corey. I did get you mixed up a long time back. I'm really sorry about that. It's been a little while. Shave the beard. Shave. A head needs to go. I don't like fluff. This will go no matter what. I hate the sort of fluff. 10 a.m. in Illinois. Nikki Royal. It's 1 a.m. in Florida. Wow, that's late or early. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a red Thai curry. So I'm going to try and show you the ingredients. Let me know straight away if you start losing connection. That's my main worry. Let's just see if we can get it to work. Hang on a sec. If I just turn this down, there's no way for me to look at this. If I just do this a minute. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Down here. So, excuse that. Can you see okay what we've got? Typically, as soon as I move the camera, for some reason the internet here goes really bad. I seem to lose people. Hi, Franny, great to see you. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got rump steak. We call it rump steak in England. I had to Google what you call it in America. It's what you call sirloin in America, I think, or it's not mid-round. It's like because you call sirloin porterhouse, don't you? Porterhouse. Anyway. And then over here, I've got some dried lime leaves. I've got some bird's eye chilies that are dried. I've got some red Thai curry paste, which I've already made. Well, I haven't made, actually, I bought that. And I've got some sweet basil leaves there, which have been dried. Nice big lime, some reds, peppers. Got some lemongrass in there. We've got some baby corn and some mange too as well. And obviously coconut milk. And really, being honest with you, I have kind of just done this real last minute. So I haven't really even looked at amounts I've got here. You can just sort of roughly see what I've got. So it's probably not the best instructional sort of video, but it will be me cooking something finally. I haven't done it for ages, so it's really nice to be cooking, to be honest with you. So, red Thai curry, obviously a traditional British dish, not. The truth of it is, I was basically thinking about this last night. I cook all the time. I'm always cooking, right? If I've got spare time, most of the time, I don't know, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a week. And I was just like, well, why don't I just film it and just do it as live? Because people, when I am actually at home and like have free time, I do cook a lot. And this was mentioned to me the other day by my friend Dan Batal from Extreme Food Reviews. He said, why don't you just sort of like cook, show you cooking as live? So I thought, well, I know I haven't got an awful lot of time for editing, so I'll do that instead. Okay, so you can see that, that's good. And by looks of it, I haven't lost too many people, which is also really good. Okay. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate that very much. I got 9 now, that's good. Yeah, frankly, it should be nice and spicy, hopefully. So I don't know in America and Canada if like Thai food is very popular. It's really quite popular here. In fact, most curries, being honest with you, like British cooking, people think about all the traditional stuff, which I like to do, but actually really, if you ask like Joe Public, curries are really popular. Thai food is very popular as well. And it's one of my favourite things. In fact, there's a story behind the Thai cooking. My first ever red Thai curry was cooked for me by my cousin. Now, he's in the Royal Marines now. It was cooked for me a long, long time ago, and he was he's working in a real Thai restaurant. I mean, they had Thai owners that really just like cooked really good food. And he cooked me this amazing red Thai curry, and I've never been able to make it as well as he has. So it's one of those things. Did you just have buffering? Is the camera still working okay? Yeah? Hopefully it is. Yeah, I mean, it's really, really nice. And it's like a different kind of heat to Indian food. So the heat you get from this is from the bird's eye chilies, it's from the ginger. I can't pronounce it properly. It's ganganao, I think we call it here. It's like ginger, but quite potent, quite a lot stronger. So that gives you a real sort of burn. And then like with lemongrass, oh yeah, the aromatics really come through. So that's really, really good. Okay, right. In that case, what I'm going to do is actually start cooking. Because it's lovely to see so many people I haven't seen for so long here. So I'm really pleased that actually you got a notification. There's been a lot of issues with notifications on YouTube as well recently. What I'm going to do is just move this around for a moment. So I'm going to look down here and I'm going to get the chopping board set up. I'll reposition the camera so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Good. Excuse me. Excuse me. I've actually got a loose board down in front of me. So if you hear any banging or any screaming, it's because it's kind of gone on my foot. It's complicated. There's something that needs to be fixed down there. So, and also, I'm going to just say it because people do ask, and I do understand this. There is a complicated process, which I'm not going to go into too much detail, with me cooking and where I'm living. So it's kind of like, I don't want to go into too much detail, but people saying, haven't you moved? My stuff is still in storage at the moment. Most of my cooking stuff is still in storage. It's a whole complicated situation, but I am still here doing videos and still cooking. So yeah, for the time being. But hopefully the idea is next month or two, once I get a few more things sorted out, to move back again to somewhere different, and we'll have a new kitchen to play around in. Okay, so without further ado, I feel in that case, what I'm going to do is grab that one. And just to be clear, the reason why I don't talk an awful lot about private stuff is because it's not that like I talk to a lot of you on like on different bases, and you know you're all absolutely awesome. It's because like this is the internet, and broadcasting stuff about your actual real life is just not a cool idea. Apparently, you get all sorts of like people like you right there on the internet. Hello, we got here. So hey Scruffy's got a cheeky peek at work. Good to see you, Lauren. I haven't seen anyone for ages. Is the print of my shirt printed backwards? No, it's not. It looks wonky, but that's probably just me. That's just the way it's laid out. It's not backwards, it's just the camera, because I'm using a selfie camera to do this. It's a front pointed camera, probably flip it around. Yeah, Joel, the thing is, mate, that's why I set up the Patreon originally, because I knew I was getting to the point where I couldn't carry on making them, but I could carry on making them if I get some further income from it as well. So, but now I'm working lots. Then my computer broke completely. If anyone was on my friends list knows that. Yeah, so I am back here and it's good. It's good to be here. I will keep making cooking videos. They may not be as many as I'd like them to be, but there will be cooking videos once a week or so at least. Hey Lizzie, great to see you. Right, I am going to actually get this up and start getting the meat out of the way. Okay. Did I get a knife? I didn't get a knife, you see. Let's see. Let's find a knife. I almost forgot my cup of tea, didn't I? I almost forgot my cup of tea. That's quite a nice bit. There we go, that'll do. That'll do. Cup of tea there. So, yeah. So if you just join the chat, I'm going to make the Thai curry. I'm just about to move the camera down and show you what I'm doing with it. It's quite hot though, and really quite hot. Excuse me. Give my hands a quick wash. It's like quite humid, sort of thundery weather here. What's it like where you are? Let me know what the weather's like in Canada, America. We've got people from Germany here as well, I think, haven't we now? Some people from Germany. We've got Lizzie Dean Makes. Hey Lizzie, how you doing? Great to see you. I'm going to scroll back up in a second and see what Lena just said. But so that's that. Tea bag, lovely jubbly. That's all done. Put some milk in there. Fantastic. I mean, it's not that I can't do things without a cup of tea, but a cup of tea does really help, especially the talking lights. Okay. Now, as I said, this is not really pre-planned. I can't speak properly. It's not really pre-planned, so apart from the quick layout of stuff, it should be interesting. Not all of us are what? Willie? I'm not sure what you mean, Lena, by that. I've got no idea what you actually mean. Steady, cup of tea. There you go. Yeah. So this is the sort of colour that I like my tea. Nikki, I don't know what message you sent me, but it's just disappeared for some reason. But I'm sure it's fine. Please don't worry about stuff. So I'm going to move this down and change the camera. So I'm going to move you around for a start. Oh, move the camera. Let's do it this way. See the mess I made behind me. Oh, no, I don't want to stop streaming. Can you all see that? Let's just ratchet that down a little bit. Oh, have I stopped streaming? Can you let me know if I'm still live or not? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's good stuff through there, Lizzie. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is just talk you through what I'm actually doing. I won't be able to see chat for a little while, so what I'll do is I'll come back to you, rather than keep moving the camera around, I'll come back to you when I'm ready to chat. First thing I'll do is I'm actually going to chop up the beef. If I could, I would have got that steak in one piece and cut it very thinly, like my cousin used to. He does awesome Thai curries. As I said, he was taught by a Thai restaurant, so that one's already been dealt with. Excuse the phone going off a sec. There we go. So that's good. Yeah, so had I actually bought this myself, this is rump, as I said, I would have actually bought it as one round piece ideally and sliced it very thinly, rather than have this. So what I'm going to do rather than that is just cut across it. So I'm going to cut across the grain to give it a nice texture, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate it. So this is not going to be the most exciting thing in the world, but I just want you to quickly see how I trim it down. My knife skills are pretty rubbish, to be honest with you. I'm not a perfectionist. I do trim a lot of things in videos. I don't know if you've seen one of my videos where I trimmed down a bit of the skirt. I'm quite happy to buy little fillets and stuff like that and trim them down. For this cooking, to be honest with you, if it's got a little bit of fat in it, this curry is going to be cooked quickly, and then it's going to be turned down. Clearly, I've moved that too close to the actual bits there. So what I've got here in total was about 800 grams, I think it was, or nearly a bit more than that, kilo of what you call sirloin in America. And I'm just going to cut that up into sort of bits like this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me just double check. Can you still see? Have I still got people? 19, okay. 19 Celsius, hot and sunny Sebastian. Lost a few people. That's right, never mind. Yeah, it is Joel. It's really nice to chat to different people. So you're literally going to be, perhaps you should have done this before, but you know, I just thought, well, I am actually just going to cook this almost in real time. And I'm not like a celebrity chef, so I don't know how I don't know they prep it, but yeah. What am I talking about? So here I am just basically chopping up the rump against the grain. So it's to have a nice sort of texture. Just take that off a second. These knives aren't as sharp as I like them to be. That's the sort of thing you should probably check before you start cooking, isn't it? Is the knife nice and sharp? They're nice though. They're Japanese ones. They sharpen up really nicely, like razors, really. So I'm cutting these about 1 centimetre cube, roughly. Maybe a bit bigger, maybe a bit smaller. And what I'm doing is just going to cut through those. I think next time I'll probably just beforehand, but I don't think it'll take me too long. I don't think it will. I think it'll take me a couple of minutes if I just crack on with it. So I don't know who's still there, but once I finish chopping this one, I'm going to pop back over and have a quick look as well. See what's going on in chat. Please send me any kind of questions you've got about either British cook or Thai food. I don't know a lot about Thai food. I know I really enjoy it. And as I said, this is a variation, call it, of how my cousin used to make it. If you're watching, you know who you are. But yeah, he did a lot of cooking in a real Thai restaurant before he joined the Royal Marines. I expect he's probably quite popular in there because he's very good at cooking. He's very good at cooking. Well, he's probably also very good as a Marine as well, I'd imagine. Nice bloke. So yeah, this is what you want. Nice big kind of bits of this steak, which is rump, which is what I believe you call sirloin in America. I think you actually call what we call British sirloin porterhouse over there. Sorry to keep repeating myself, but there we go. Just kind of chunking up roughly. Shouldn't take too long. Sorry to keep waiting, but I just wanted you to see. You know, sometimes if I cut the meat, I hate it when you sort of cut things and then let them sit. They kind of go a bit weird, don't they? Sometimes. Cut that out. That'll be fine there. Right. Oh, let's get rid of that a second. Put that there. I'm going to rinse my hand quickly. I'll come straight back over to chat and answer any questions you've got. Oh, good way. So, what have we got? We've got 5 people watching. Still got people. Yeah, I've lost a few, but that's all right. It's just a bit chopping up, isn't it? Still got people. There's Drew now in a global knife. I don't know what a global knife is, to be honest with you. I've got no idea what global knife is, but I don't know. Go for it. I'm basis laughing. What's he said there? It is nice to chat to people all over the place. Is there any reason I cut it off then trim it off? There isn't really. There is no rhyme or reason in my cooking. I'm not a trained chef. I've never been trained as a chef. I just love cooking. I have done for years. It depends what it is I'm cooking. If I was gonna actually trim, you should trim fat probably first and then slice. But sometimes I don't know. See, just kind of all over the place with that for me. I prefer to cut it off. But if I was gonna do like I talked about earlier, like just trim a bit of skirt like I do in the past videos, I tend to take that off first. I'm not worried about a little bit of fat, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy for fat to be in here, a little bit of it. It's going to be basically cooked now and I'll be honest with you, it's going to be cooked and then left probably for 3 or 4 hours and then reheated again. And people in America might find that strange or a bit weird, but actually I think that curries always taste much better the second time you heat them up. Chili con carne, I've got a bit of connective tissue in there I'm just going to take out. Chili con carne, yeah, let's go through there, isn't it? Why is it so... Yeah, I'm going to probably change the knife in a minute because it's not even cutting through base sinewy stuff like that, it's not very easy. What was I saying? Yeah, definitely going to change this knife in a moment. No, there's no real reason why I've done it that way. I'm a bit back front at times, so it's kind of just how it's turned out. These bits, often what I do with this sort of stuff is I tend to freeze it and then I'll fry it. Fry it and use it as beef stock when I'm making something quite beefy. I don't like throwing things away, especially food stuff. There was an idea of me doing zero waste cooking, but that's quite popular already. But yeah, I tend to fry the stuff or cook it down and render it down, get the beef fat out of it. I get a load of it together like a big bowl and then do that. Give me 1 second, I'm going to change the knife. There we go. Like butter. Okay, I know that this is like a proper size carving knife and I shouldn't be using it for little cut bits like this, but I know it's sharp. Very sharp. Just take that little bit off there. Pop that in there. Any questions, far away. This is probably the most boring part of it today. The rest of it will be more about mixing things together. I'll leave that to one side for a minute. Yeah, that's not even requiring any pressure to cut through. That's beautiful. That's more like it. Same make. They are good knives. Just don't know why that one's out of condition, not being sharpened. They're single edge blades, so that's right. I need to get a new sharpener for them. They're single edge blades, so they only sharp one side. But that's the typical way I think of these knives going. But they literally just put it across there and go straight through. So we've got, like I said, different size chunks, about 1 centimetre square, roughly. So that's that going on. We'll pop that in there. Just bear with me for another minute or two and I'll actually start doing, and you will just see me throw this pan in behind me. These bits are really tender on the end. They're more tender, although there's a little bit of connective tissue in them. When they cook down, they're nice and tender. So I tend to leave the fat in those because it's quite a soft fat. That's going to go in there. Knife is in there as well. One second, I'm going to be right over there for chat again in a minute. Yeah, the knife might do. Let's try this one instead. Same make. Okay, we're going to pop that into a bag really quickly, just so out of the way. And grab a bowl as well, and I'm back over the other side. So, who have we got here? We've got... Okay, right. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got iron bases, specific reasons for on it. Yeah, ceramic draw. I did have a nice ceramic knife actually, Aaron. But it kept getting chipped, unfortunately, over a period of time and it just became useless. So I'm going to get another one soon. So Japanese knife, yeah, they are Japanese knife. Brand name is global. Okay, Instagram listening, made of steel, makes a samurai sword. Sounds good, Magdalena. Sounds really good. These are Japanese blades. I'm not sure who they're made by. Let's have a quick look. Torijo, Japan. Hang on a sec, let's have a quick look. It's not really picking up. They're Torijo, Japan. I think they're normally pretty okay, just need sharpness, so sorry about that. So I'm going to grab that meat a second, that little bit of leftovers. I'm literally going to chuck that into a bit of cling film and that's going to go straight in the freezer, and I'll use that another time for something different. Tend to get a big load of that together and fry it up. Don't eat it, but if you use it, going to make a stock or cooking something nice and beefy. So the next thing we'll do is actually start marinating this beef. Now, a lot of people don't actually add marinades to meats until they've been like cooked. I don't know. I hate it when I go and eat stuff and like it's clear the meat has not been marinated. Such a quick thing to do, but like if you go to a shop and buy like a ready meal, quite often you find the meat has got no real taste because it's not being marinated. What I'm going to do to marinate it, I'm going to mix a bit of that red Thai curry paste there, about I think about a third of it. So, oh, excuse me, there's a fly that's around here that's going to rapidly get dealt with. About a third of it, like that. I'm going to pop that in there. Okay, and I know I shouldn't do this, but this one's going in with the meat. Okay, so this lemongrass, I know I should chop it in a separate board. It's going to go in with the meat anyway to marinate, and the other lemongrass will go in when you go to cooking. So I have changed to another knife, same brand. I'm going to pop that one down there, cut that off a second, and what I'm going to do with the lemongrass is just split it. He says as he puts the bowl away. Can you still see what I'm doing? Okay. So, oh, that smells so good. If you have smelly vision, that's like really nice and lemony. So, split that, chop that there, cut that there, pop that in a bowl. So, like some people say you should be using really cheap beef for this rather than rump. Rump is reasonably cheap anyway, it's not awfully expensive, about £10 a kilo. But at the same time, it's quite nice to use a nice quality of meat so it doesn't toughen up so much. Bit of oil in there, tiny bit of oil. Okay, this isn't on the official recipe list anywhere, but a little bit of white wine vinegar, just a tiny bit, just a splash of that. Then what I'm going to do, I'll double check you can actually see this. Oh, is mix that meat in, and we'll put that to one side while I start prepping the other bits as well. Corey, you're right, second day is always the best. Magnene's also fats, that's true. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically cook it and eat it a lot later on, possibly even this evening. I'm not sure my camera's wonky. Let's just see if we can get this changed a minute. That's looking quite wonky, quite odd to me. Dear me, excuse me. So you're right, that's what I'm doing basically. I'm cooking it later. So I like the idea of that. Geeky Drinkers, get Drew a Samurai Sword challenge and make a meal with it. Sounds really good. Alex, I'm really pleased to be back as well. It's so complicated. I'm going to leave a long write-up on the Patreon group later. Hi Andrea, how you doing? Thank you very much. I remember you and your comments. Thanks for joining us here today. Red Thai curry is pretty good. No, I won't, Lena, be doing that. They do hold an edge. Yeah, okay, so everyone's back. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So in here, I've just chucked a bit of red Thai curry paste. I've chucked some lemongrass, and I have just put a little bit of white wine vinegar and oil in there, just to give it a bit of marinade. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to mess about. This is how I do it at home anyway, to be honest with you. I am pretty much at home. Is I'll just mix it in my hands. Now, I know it's red Thai curry paste. It's got chilli in it. I know. I've got 6 red chilies there, 6 birds eye red chilies to chop up shortly anyway. And mix it all in by hand. It's just the quickest way to do it, to be honest with you. I'm going to pop a bit of pink from over that and pop it to one side for a minute and just let that marinate while I prep the other bits of veg. It won't be for long. It's just to get that flavour in there. So when we come to frying this, when you fry it, it seals in all the spice flavour. Okay, and I'm going to pop that one on there, slide over to there as well. And my hands are turned red. Not surprising. So let's get rid of that little bit of lemongrass. I'm going to give this a really quick wipe down, as I would do anyway, to be fair normally. Just spray in there. That's cool. And surprised nothing's broken yet. To be honest with you, normally things break really quickly, don't they? Give the knife a real quick wash off. I'm sorry, it seems to be the only good one I've actually got at the moment, or only sharp one. Give that a wipe, pop them over there. Really important at this point in time, take a sip of tea. Okay. Check that out. Was that a smooth move with the chopping board or not? So, let's think. We know that obviously I'm going to be chopping the red peppers. Got 2 there, so do that probably first of all. There's loads of different ways to do this. Some people go round and then down. That's one way. Take the top out. Because I've got parrots, that's how I tend to do it. Parrots love red pepper seeds. So that's how I tend to do it. I know it's not the best way to do it, but most best way? Where's my English gone? It's not the best way to do it probably. There's plenty of other ways. That's how I'm doing it. I'll put that to one side because that will be enjoyed later. I did wash all this off before I started cooking, just so you know. So there we go, just around there. And just a quick pull and twist. And that's out. So pop that one over there as well. Shake those out. That's the seeds out. Let me pop over. What I'm probably going to do now is see if I can bring you over this way and bring you back into chat so you can see what I'm doing. Let's see if you can watch from there and I can see you as well. No, not really. That's not really happening, is it? That's really annoying. Is anyone still here? If you're still here, let me know you're here. Say something in chat. I always seem to have problems with this bit, don't I? Always seem to start losing people. Maybe it's a bit boring, I don't know. Could be that the connection is rubbish, that's all. Hey Mary Lou, great to see you. How you doing? So this is like last minute cooking basically. I've been so busy, there's been so much going on, and then my computer broke last week, Mary Lou. And last night, I thought, the day before, I talked to someone, they said to me, you cook a lot, don't you? I'm like, yeah, I do cook a lot. And they said, why don't you just live stream when you're cooking? So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm literally just live streaming myself cooking a red Thai curry and having a quick chat with everyone, seeing how they are. As we've spoken about a few times before, red Thai curry is really quite popular in the UK. Just going to cut these into quite big chunks, and I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to add most of this red pepper towards the end of the cooking because I don't want it to turn to mush. I like when I have a red Thai curry for it to have some crunch in there, and that's why there's the red baby corn, there's the red pepper here as well. So yeah, that's a bit of a mess, wasn't it? And I'm probably doing this all wrong because I have a tendency just to do things wrong. I had someone comment on one of my videos the other day, actually. I was chopping things all wrong, and I sort of said, well, yeah, I do, to be fair, but it turns out okay, doesn't it? They normally turn out okay, looking pretty tasting pretty good. I mean, even that delicious red pesto we made was pretty good, wasn't it? Let's go down there. So, have any of you tried Thai food before? I know that a couple of you said earlier you had. I'll be back to chat in a minute, just giving this a real quick chop up, that's all. I'll tell you the other thing as well, you don't realise until you actually do it. You're conscious all the time when you're cooking like this that you're trying to keep things in the camera So you end up doing things like in a kind of weird way. So it's not a normal way to kind of just chop things up, really. But not really. If you're in chat, or if you're watching and you're not in chat, please join the chat, send me a message. If you scroll down on YouTube, you'll be able to see a link showing us live chat there as well. Excuse me, I do have this bit of a cough at the moment as well. Not really helped things, but that's fine. So there you go. It's 2 very roughly chopped red peppers. Not worried about taking every single little bit out of there. To me, this stuff, I mean, I know some people are really, really OCD about getting every little bit of white pith out, but it's not, by the time it's cooked down, it's not really a big deal. I don't think it tastes any different. My coconut milk there is starting to separate. That's not cool. That's okay though, we'll get by on that. So that's that one. So what I've done is I've started the beef to marinade and I've started chopping up my veg. The baby corns, what I'm going to do, the bigger ones, I'm going to start chopping them in half. I've got some Monster 2 here as well. And then we'll get the chilies going, the sweet basil and the lime leaf. Yeah, lime leaf. I've also got a real lime as well, which I'm going to use towards the end of it. That's there. I want a little bowl for that, don't I? See, before I start this, I thought, what are my lighters need? And I've tried to get some of it in place, and some of it is in place, and some bits aren't. Excuse me. I have a feeling in a minute what I'm going to do is pop over and have a chat with you all for a couple of minutes and sip some tea. That's most likely what I'm going to do very shortly. As I said, I washed all this earlier, so I'm going to pop over and see where you're at and what you're doing. Excuse me, gulping my tea down. So Mary Lee's here, Lizzie's still here, Nikki Royal's still here, Corey's here. Geeky Drinkers is still here. Hey, the Barnyard Chicken, how you doing? You right? Good to see you. Wayne's here. Great to see you, Wayne. Haven't seen you for a little while. Mary Lee, to be honest with you, it's as spicy as you want it to be. The red paste has in it, this has ginger. It should have, well, it has a bit of gangiao. Gangiao, I can't say it. It's like ginger, but it's stronger. It's got lemongrass and it's got red chilies in the paste. But then I've got 6 bird's eye chilies here as well, red ones. I'm going to probably add 4 of those to the actual main part of it, and I'm going to leave 2 on top to garnish. So, I mean, because they're dried bird's eye chilies, it's up to you how hot you want to make it, really. So you can make it, yeah, about medium. You're probably right, to be honest with you, Lena. I'm glad it's popular there as well, Lena. It's really good. Hi, the Barnyard Chicken. I have said hello. Sorry, I'm doing a few different bits at the same time. Yeah, bird's eye chilies. Nikki, I need a whole new throat and lungs at the moment. Feels like it after the last couple of weeks, but it's all right. No worries. Hey, Cricket, great to see you back. So what I've done is I've just chopped all that up and I'm going to leave it to one side for a minute. With the baby corns, I could put them in whole. To be honest with you, these baby corns are pretty big. I mean, my hands are quite big, so that's quite a large baby corn. So I am actually going to chop these in 2 because I don't kind of want them to sort of completely, the big ones certainly I'm going to chop in 2 because I don't want them to completely, I don't know, it just seems very big to me. I want things to cook evenly. I find that when you make things into more uniform pieces, whether they're wide or long, they cook better. So I'm just doing that with a few of the big ones here. And while we're doing that, don't forget we've got that beef marinating over there as well, which we started marinating just now. These little ones are fine, but those ones were really quite big. Like, I've chopped those big ones in half, and they're about the same size as a normal baby corn. So they were quite big, they were. As I said at the beginning of this, you'll see me using different stuff here because all my stuff is pretty much in storage, to be honest with you, at the moment still, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So my main stuff I used to use, all the sort of knives and all the boards and stuff that you used to see me use if I was using boards, are away in storage. Baby corn, done. Monster 2 does not require any chopping. This is probably where I'm going to make a bad mistake, get a whole load of chilies on my fingers, and then forget about it in half an hour's time, really relive that pain, either in my eyes or some even worse. I'm going to add one of those chilies, at least. I've got the chili paste in there. No, I'm not. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just chop them up. Wipe this down. Now, I expect you're probably saying get some gloves on. Get some gloves on. Now, I haven't got time for that right now, so I think I'll mix them in with I'll mix them in with the Monster 2. I'll put them in with the Monster 2 goes in. Alright. I'm trying to keep the seeds. I want the seeds in there. I want this to be reasonably hot. And in case you're wondering, I am cooking this for family members as well. So I'm going to keep the piece of red chilli relatively identifiable. If I chop it really fine, there's one person in particular I know doesn't like an awful lot of chilli. Although this is chili paste with 4 bird's eye chilies, the chili peppers, I'm going to be putting another 2 on top. They're not that keen on chilli, not hugely. So hopefully they can just pick these bits out until they find the seeds. So let's just do that for a moment. That's all good. I think what I'll do now is start heating up the pan. I'm going to move the camera to where we're going to be actually cooking this. Oh yeah, I need to do that as well quickly. Just gonna trim this one off a little bit. It's a little bit grotty in the outside. Look at those lovely little chili flakes there. Just gonna trim that lemongrass on it. It does look a little bit grotty on the outside. Don't know why it's the best they had in the shop. The rest of them are even worse. So living in Cornwall, you kind of don't get an awful. You can get good stuff, but the produce you used to get in London for fresh cooking was amazing. You could go to parts of London and pick up things that you wouldn't be able to get a lot of places. I'm going to take that end off a little bit more as well. That's better. That smells beautiful. That one I'm going to actually, because I've obviously marinated as well, we'll just put into, I think I'll just cut it into 2. And again, I'll add that towards the end of cooking because I've already got quite a lot of lemongrass in there, more for sort of presentation than anything else. Okay, I'm going to come back over here and show you my beautiful face. Let's go up that way a second, and I'll turn it around as well. Here we go. So who have we still got here then? Let me just see. Honey and lemon is really good for your throat. You're right, that's true. I do like it hot with honey lemon and a good dose of whiskey. Does help. Honestly, I know people that don't drink alcohol that really think that whiskey helps. I think it kills bacteria. Alcohol, as you know, is a anesthetic. No, anesthetic. It kills things basically. They make sugar-free Ricola. Wayne, I'm not wearing gloves. Don't rub your eyes, your face. There we go. That's my nose. That'll be fine. Who would I see stars for? What's that about? I'm not sure. That chat. I must be missing some of the messages here because there's something that doesn't make any sense there. I will do present here. Fantastic. Good to see you all. So, meat's been marinating. Meat has been marinating in this because this was what I just found. It's plastic. It'll do for marinating. As I said, all my stuff's somewhere else in storage. Smells amazing. That red chili, the lemongrass that's in there, it's going to be super duper good. So what I'm going to do is get this over here. Let me know if you start losing the connection, okay? I'm going to try it over here. That's a close of my eyes. That's not good, is it? Let's just try that. And as I said, this is like a current on the spur of the moment kind of cooking, so apologies if the kitchen is not as you normally see it in videos. There's some ice buns over here and some bread and some other bits as well. I would normally have moved out of the way, but we're rolling with it today. So let me know if you can still see it. or rather, obviously people can't say if they can't see it. Just let me know if it's okay. Singing Music Mel. Hey, Singing Music Mel. Morning from California. It should be good for breakfast if you want to have a breakfast. I'm going to be eating it as an evening meal. It's rump steak with chili and stuff like that, and lemongrass. Franny, no wok, no nothing really. I mean, this isn't even my own stuff here at the moment we're using. My stuff, unfortunately, is actually in storage at the moment. So, yeah, no wok. I've got a frying pan here. And actually, what I'm going to do, being honest with you, is chuck it all into this. I'm going to actually fry the beef and then I'm going to start mixing it into this as a big dish because that's the largest frying pan I can find it. I don't know if you remember my other frying pan I was using, the Le Creuset one, about this big. That would have been perfect for this, but as it is, that's what I've got today. It's short notice, and that's where we're rolling, really. So, okay, the geeky drinker says it looks great. That's good. Let's just angle it down a little bit more. Let's see if I can get across there. Northern or Southern California. Oh, okay, that's from Corey to Singing Music Mel. Singing Music Mel. Good morning. Singing Music Mel, have you got a YouTube channel? Have you got a YouTube channel? As you can see, Franny, normally you can put a metal riser in there, a cast iron one, and then you put a wok into that as well. It is a wok burner, but I don't have a wok here right now. Can you still hear me okay? Just going to let that one get nice and hot. I've got another frying pan just in case it's not big enough with some oil in it as well, which I'll bring on if I need it to cook the beef in. What I'm going to do is give the beef a really quick cook. Okay, I'm then going to mix it with some of the coconut milk and with some of the other vegetables. I have a feeling it may be too much over there to fit in there. If that's the case, I'll do the meat in this part first of all, then transfer it to a secondary pan. Just let it all fit in. Mary Lee likes the beard thing I've got going on there. Do you know what? Everyone said they like the beard, but it's really irritating. I do kind of let it grow sometimes, plus the fact to me, if I'm honest, when I look at myself in the mirror, I think I look like Bad Santa. Do you remember the film Bad Santa? The chubby guy with the white beard? He wasn't chubby, was he? He was skinny. Cooktop Envy, Wayne does. Oh wow, okay, so Northern California, no YouTube channel, singing Barbershop Quartet. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to let that get quite hot. I say quite hot. Quite a lot hotter, I mean. And I'm literally going to sear this. The whole idea of this right now is not to cook the beef all the way through. I'm going to sear it, then I'm going to slow cook it. Well, not slow cook, I'm going to let it cook for a lot longer in the bigger dish there. Ideally, in an ideal world, I'd be using a wok. I don't have a wok at the moment. You're lucky actually, I've still got a camera, Mike. My laptop broke last week, so yeah, it's not been much fun to be honest with you, but there you go. Right, let's get this in. Let's find a reasonable implement to cook with. Let's have a look. That's getting nice and hot. Starting to smoke, that's always good. I'll tell you what we'll do though. Let's go. That looks good. That should all fit in there, yeah, that'll be fine. A nice sizzle on there. Yeah, this pan will be big enough I think on its own. I'll just keep moving it around. I'm just looking for a quick sear on it basically. Again, you find that I might use implements a bit back to front, but that's kind of because I'm trying to keep it clear so you can all see okay. That's crazy, I'm so sorry to hear that. You lost your house in a wildfire. Wow, that's really harsh. I really hope that you can get yourself back together, not your stuff, but your life, and that everything works out okay for you. That's really bad. No, Van Santa. Franny's obviously trying to wind me up today. Chopsticks. Franny. Franny, the type of cooking I do keeps it as simple as possible. So as many people as possible can cook it. When I start cooking with chopsticks, number one, I'll make a mess, right? Number two, how many people in America, oh maybe a lot of people do cook with chopsticks in America. I'm not sure. So I'm going to give this a real quick sear. Get one to a nice hot heat. So I've got 3 gas rings there going. And you can really smell the marinade we put on there. So I put the red Thai curry paste in there and the lemongrass as well. Lemongrass is smelling beautiful. There's no other way to describe it. It's absolutely delicious. I love lemongrass. I love it in loads of different things. I put it in things it shouldn't be in. Don't really care. Perhaps you should make some lemongrass flavoured clotted cream. There you go. Who knows? So just a real quick sear here. Just to seal that in. So if I had the other frying pan I used to use, which I do have it though, that would all be done by now. It would all be done and sealed in. I don't want to really start cooking this too much. As I said earlier, this is rump steak, or as you call it in America, is it sirloin you call it, or top sirloin? Because it's really confusing, because what we call sirloin is actually porterhouse in America, and this is what you call sirloin. So it's what we call rump in the UK. That's as done as I want to do it in there. What I'm going to do, and this is terrible, it's because I'm going to run out of studs, okay? I know this isn't right. I'm going to pop it all into this one, okay? Because I knew this pan wouldn't be big enough to take the whole lot. That's all going to go in there. Just going to take a couple of those little pieces of lemongrass out, he says. Don't try this at home, kids, you might burn yourself. And that piece there as well. That'll come out. I'm going to chuck a little bit more lemongrass in later on. I'm just popping it on the counter. I know it's naughty, I shouldn't really do that, but it's one of those things. There we go. Just pull a bit of that out. That's fine. Just going to pick a couple of little pieces of those lemongrass out because I don't want them to end up with little spiky bits when you're trying to eat it. Not particularly. But I will put it on at the end for decoration as well. The actual paste does have lemongrass in it as well. Just so you know, the actual red Thai curry paste you used here. So it's smelling really, really lovely. And what I'm going to do with that, just for a moment, is come back to chat and talk to you all. Because really, it's not just about me talking, is it? Let's be honest. It's about talking to you as well. Now, at this point, I'm going to talk to you for a sec, and then we're going to start chucking some herbs into this. And we've got lime leaf here. We've got dried lime leaf. Excuse me, I'm just drying my hands. We've got dried lime leaf, which is here. That's really nice. They call it kaffir. I think kaffir, Kaifir, something like that. And I've got sweet dried basil here as well, which smells really, really nice. Let's see. So I've got sweet dried basil there. I've got 14 likes, 15 likes. Thank you so much for the likes. Someone laughed at my bad Santa thing. That's cool. Yes, Wayne, that's exactly what I'm probably just going to do. I'm probably going to basically seared it and I'm going to slow cook it to really make this steak really, really tender. That's exactly what I'm pretty much doing. Hey Pam, how you doing? Great to see you here. I expect you've had a busy day, haven't you? So yeah, all the juices have come out there. At the moment, the curry. Yeah, Michelle, I don't know. Franny likes to ask about stuff that I don't normally hear about either, but that's why I love her. I'm not cooking with chopsticks. That would be quite funny though. It would make me laugh if I tried it. It'd end up everywhere. Corey said that. We could rebuild with chopsticks. Santa Rose, Franny, Geeky Dryness, Michelle England. Okay, I'm just going through this. I'm so pleased that things are going to work out. Hopefully you're rebuilding now as well. You're rebuilding that for singing Musical Mel. You know, that's a crazy thing that happened to you. So I'm going through this. Obviously I should be cooking, but I'm trying to go through messages here and just chat to you all. Wayne's saying it changed from store to store. I don't know, Pam. I don't know if that's a true story or whether that's actually rubbish about sirloin. But I know that certainly they call the meat different cuts here. Wow, camera overheated. Okay, hi Cricket. Don't scratch the pan. Okay, right, so enough of that chit chat. What I've got here is I've got the dried basil. That's going to go in now. Okay, so that's gone in there. And I've got the lime leaf, and that lime leaf smells lovely. It's going to go in now as well. All right, those two in. Next up, remember I was marinating the meat in the red tide paste. I'm going to pop the rest of the red tide paste into there, like that. That's going to sound really noisy probably. Pop that in there. I'm going to add in my 4 chopped up bird's eye chilies with the seeds. In they go. And like normally, obviously this would be cooking at the same time, but I'm just trying to show you without a whole load of steam coming up. I'm going to grab the coconut milk. As I said, what I'm going to do initially is heat this up, and then I'm going to add the vegetables right towards the end because I don't want them to sort of be too soft. I like my bits quite crunchy. He says as he dies. Can you imagine that? If I died on camera, I'd probably quite watch, wouldn't it? It'd get demonetised, wouldn't it? That would be no good. So, it goes in there. I'm going to grab that though, the sweet corn and that. Bring that over. Now, I know that this is something that some people put in the end. I'm not. I'm going to cut it open now. And I'm going to give it just a little squeeze of lime right now. Just a tiny bit. Now, I know a lot of people use that for serving and Thai, but I don't see any harm just adding about 10 or 15 drops right now. And it smells good too. It smells really, really good. So let's get the heat back on this. I'm going to bring it up to the basically a boil till it combines. I'm glad I didn't stick to that little saucepan frying pan because that wouldn't have worked. So there we go. So in there, said sweet basil. This is the sweet basil, the dry sweet basil. I don't know if you can see that. The light isn't very good at this part of the kitchen. Let's have a look, see if we can get to focus on there. No, it's not focusing how it wants to. I don't know what happens with the YouTube app. When you have the actual YouTube app, it doesn't seem to allow the camera to do what it wants. Like normally it just focuses on that if I tap on it, but instead it's trying to bring up chat. So yeah, you saw it earlier anyway. So that's all gone in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm trying to think of the most obscure thing I can find to whisk it with, good Franny, for you. No, I'm not. I think I'll just stick to what I was using earlier, to be honest with you. Bring that heat back up, start mixing around. This is going to be quite a hot Thai curry. You can already see the colours in there. So I'm trying to do it so you can see it. Let me know if you can see it or not. The Thai curry paste is just starting to mix in with coconut milk. That's already quite a dark colour. Now for me, I don't know when you're eating like a Thai curry or an Indian curry, you really want to see that fat separation. So you want to cook it until the fat really separates out. So as I said, I'll be bringing this up to quite a high heat now. So it all boils together. So those dried herbs infuse it as well. And what I'll be doing is I'll be grabbing my cup of tea in a moment and having a sip of that too. Exciting, isn't it? It doesn't look very good from that angle, does it? Let's just bring that over there. Ah, that's why. Do you know what? I had the hand. I'll let you into an honest secret then, because I wasn't really looking what I was doing the cooking. I had the actual handle over the gas flame, so I went to grab it then, and it was hot. So had it been like another minute or two, you probably would have heard me shriek like a you know, shrieky person. Thanks so much, Mel. I really appreciate that. That's a really nice thing to say. It does smell absolutely delicious. It smells really, really nice. I know I've got no light now this end because the light's gone up there. There's light up there and it's all kind of gone. So who have we got here then? We've got all sorts of people in here now. Mel, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about your house, but as I said, when I first started this, the first time I actually had a real Thai curry, it was cooked for me by my cousin. Uh, he's in the Royal Marines now, but at that time he was working in a real Thai kitchen. Like, it was unusual, I think, where he lived. There's a real Thai kitchen. They're all Thai there, and like I heard a lot of different things about Thai cooking from him. But he did this amazing red Thai curry, and every time I make one, I'm trying to make it as good as he did. I can't quite, but I try. So this is many thanks now to him. I think it's about 20 years ago I had my first red Thai curry. A long time ago, I was young. Mary Lou's got a butcher's shop in the neighbourhood. That's lovely. That's really nice. We've got lots of butchers around here. I know they're quite unusual, aren't they, in America? So that's starting to come up to the heat. I'll just ease it off a little bit and give it a little quick stir in a moment. I'm still reading through these messages. Michelle English says it's a real treat. Wayne says lucky over butcher shops. Yeah, I mean, actually, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but obviously, like in the UK, there are a lot of butcher shops. There's not as many as there used to be because a lot of the big shops now sell meat very, very cheaply. It's not always the best meat either. I prefer to get locally sourced stuff if I can. This is, actually, you'll like this, Pam. This is Scottish beef. Scottish rump steak. So you'll quite like that. It's not Cornish. I did pick it up in the supermarket. I am literally just cooking for the fun of it. I'm just cooking what I normally would at home. The only difference is I'm just talking to you all because I've not been around very much and trying to see how you all are. So that's the only difference, to be honest, is that, you know, rather than just doing it and not filming it, I thought, well, I'll just start from scratch and film it. Mel, I'm going to serve this. I prefer it with noodles, but I'm cooking mainly for other people today. So, well, obviously I'll eat as well. So I'm going to do egg fried rice for them. And I'll do the egg fried rice. The rice I'll parboil till it's about 90% done. I'll take it out, drain it, and then I will fry it. I'll do the egg as well. Sesame oil, egg, sesame oil. What's the thing? Soy sauce normally. A bit of fire spice. But the important thing is to really fry that rice at a hot temperature. So the Greeky drinkers are still here. You've got a good viewing angle. Can you smell that? I wish you could smell this. It's so good. It's delicious. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. So I'll just bring up the heat now. And what you'll find is that paste and the herbs start expanding. The sweet basil, touching that with that because I know it's hot. The sweet basil is starting to expand. The lime leaf we've got in there is starting to expand. And those flavours will really start to come out as we cook this. And what I'm keen to do is just give it 4 or 5 minutes for it to do that. And then we're going to start adding in the other bits as well. Like the Monge 2 and the red pepper and stuff like that. And I'll turn it down really low and slow as well. So, who we got here? Julia's here. Great to see you, Julia. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it looks a bit different colour. It looks different colour to me. It looks very yellowish on this, but it's actually a red curry. It does look quite red to me. Viewing angle wise, I think because of the steam, it's making it, and the light, it makes it look like yellow. But it's got a very red colour to me. Okay, made yellow curry the other day. Corey, you're saying it's buffering. Is it buffering still or not? Buffering there as well. That's not good. Yeah, that's lovely. Mel, that sounds lovely. Saki uppy, yellow curry, chicken over rice. Secrets in the fish sauce. Now, actually, Julia, I spoke to a Thai guy who has a Thai restaurant not long ago about this. Honestly, probably about 2 or 3 weeks back, and I said about the fish sauce because I'm actually making this without adding fish sauce, and he said it's like a northern or southern thing. If they're near the sea, they put so much fish sauce in it, it just kind of stinks, like, you know, really fishy. And if they're actually up further, or a different part of Thailand, they don't put very much fish sauce in it at all. Now, I think it is a key part of cooking. I can definitely eat it with fish sauce in. So the fish sauce isn't, I haven't added any fish sauce to this, Julia, so you must forgive me for that, but I've done it a different way, and as I understand it, this is a typical way to do it as well, without fish sauce. A lot of places use chicken for Thai curries. As far as I know, beef is actually what they tend to prefer an awful lot. Corey's got buffering still, Wayne's got no buffering. Franny, thank you so much, that's really, really kind of you to say that. You know, I miss you as well. I miss everyone. I really enjoy the chats we have. Really enjoy going online. And yes, I really am using the same spatula I used to fry it, to stir it around. It's okay. It's alright, I can deal with that. So that's really started to mix up. So we've got the red Thai paste in there. It's mixing with the coconut milk. What I'm going to do, I know it's very early yet, just want to get a feel for the heat of it and the general taste. So I'm going to take a little teaspoon like that. I'm going to wait for it to cool down a moment. I'm going to try it. In the meantime, I'm going to walk over towards the chat a second. But yeah, Franny, I love talking to people on here. That's why I set it up. That's why I was so amazed when I first set it up and it got so popular. It's really good. Hi, Nancy, your brand strategist in the house. Italian girl can't cook, can mount furniture like a boss. Good, awesome. You've got burgers. See, Pam, I love burgers. I love, like, people think that I cook, like, I eat a lot of complicated food. I don't even cook that much complicated food, to be honest with you. Burgers are really good. Thai curry will be really nice. I mean, this smells amazing. It's got lemongrass in there. Just put a little bit of lime in there, which I shouldn't have done. I put the sweet basil in. I've got the lime leaf. It's got the red chilies. Corey, great to see you back. Really pleased to see you here. I'm sorry you had to reload the page, or why it dropped. I'm not sure why it dropped at all. I'm just going to try this a minute. Okay. Wow. I'll be honest. At first, nothing, and then a serious amount of lemongrass and a serious amount of chili. Whoa. It's got chili obviously in the chili paste. It's got chili in the chili paste. It's got chilies, ground chilies in the Thai paste I made it with, but then adding the 4 bird's eye chilies with the seeds, it's probably giving it that little bit of extra taste. Now, at this point, you could say, you know, add some coconut milk to, you know, take a bit of flavour out. But actually, I'm going to add those little no, I can't speak properly. I'm going to add those little baby corn. I'm going to start stirring them around because they will release a good bit of moisture into there as well. They'll take up some of the flavour and they will reduce some of the heat on their own. And while the peppers I don't want too cooked, I definitely want the baby corn to be reasonably cooked, at least so I can eat them without breaking my teeth. And as they cook, obviously they'll reduce. I can't speak. What's wrong with me? And as they cook, they'll obviously release liquid themselves. Monster 2. Gonna add some of those in about 2 minutes time. It sounds really odd. I don't mind if these are a bit floppy. I don't mind if they're a bit floppy. I don't know about you ladies. What do you think? Do you like floppy things? Do you like floppy Monster 2 or not? Or do you prefer it a bit more? I don't know. If these are sugar, look at that. They put a sugar snap pea in with the Monster 2s. I think. Is that there? That's it. Yeah, that's not Monster 2. That's a sugar snap. So I'm going to put these in. I have washed them all off earlier. And that looks a bit grotty, that one. Oh well. It'll be fine by the time it's cooked. I'm going to put all these in. And they've been washed off. They should be quite good. I'm not too worried if they get a little bit softer. I want the peppers to have a little bit of crunch to them. Call me strange. That's exactly how I am. I'm sorry if anyone lost me just now. Don't know what happened there. Half of you lost the connection. Half you kept it. Right now, the most important thing is a cup of tea. Yorkshire tea. See the colour on that? I know it's getting cold. It's alright. It's got sugar in there. That's how I like my tea. Kind of like a little bit red brickish. Corey's come back. So Nancy has had chicken curry today. Yeah, that's true, Julia. You can completely ruin it too much. Do you know what, Mel? The best, I love using leftover chicken. I absolutely love it. In fact, I prefer, generally speaking, to buy a whole chicken and strip it down, take all the meat off it, and then recook it. Mary Lou Farnsworth here, no buffer in Baltimore. That's good. Daddy Daughter Gamers here. How you doing, buddy? Been fan long time since I've seen you. Long time. Well, it's my fault mainly, I think. Okay, so Nancy, your brand strategist. Recap. Recap is almost stopped the stream then. Recap is long, convoluted, but the long and short is I've been working an awful lot. Not an awful lot. I've been working a lot, and then my computer broke, and I had no money to fix it. I've now got some money, so I've got a complete different setup now. I've got a workstation rather than a laptop, and that should be working by tomorrow, hopefully. It's just arrived. I'm just still getting it set up. The lemongrass and the curry smells amazing. What we did, we started off by marinating the rump steak. There's a steak in there, and we're just going to keep this on a low kind of heat. Okay. What I'm going to do, let that cook for a couple more minutes. This is how an expert cooks, all right? With a cup of tea in one hand and this back to front in the other. That's how you know you're professional. So we've got the baby corn in there, and we've got everything else in there. But yeah, my life's, I wouldn't say it's not a mess. That's the wrong thing to say. But yeah, the barnyard chicken. I love the smell of it as well. I absolutely love it. Mel made the clot of cream. Fantastic. Post this recipe, feel better, friend. Tea and lots of water. Thank you. Okay, Mel, it's been great to see you. Thanks so much for turning up. I'm glad that you made the clot of cream and that you're going to try the scones recipes. Monster 2 is thin, like this. It's a thin little... I don't really know, to be honest, what the difference is. A sugar snap pea, I've thrown the other one away, is like a much wider, and it has a real crunch to it, and they're quite sweet, and I don't want them in the curry, so that's why I broke that one that got in there somehow in half and threw it away. So Wayne's clearly made the clot cream as well. Okay, Pam, thank you so much. Really good to see you here. Thanks for turning up. No problem at all. I hope you're all following me. Can you all do me a favour? And if you're not already on my Facebook group, not the page, but the Facebook group, it's called British Cook or British Cooking. It's a group. If you can go and find the group on Facebook and add yourself there, just put British Cooking to Facebook, search for me and add the group. There's a whole load of cool stuff that's going to go in there soon. Once I've updated my Patreon and stuff like that. Got methane. What? I don't understand. Nancy, I don't understand what's going on there. You got methane. Methane's like a gas that comes out of cows' bottoms, isn't it? So I'm not quite sure what that is. So that's just simmering away there a little bit. Quite happy with that. What I'm going to do, because at this point in time, you could say, "Oh, it's too hot." Add in the coconut cream. I've got more of it out there. No. I'm going to chuck my Monster 2 in. I know. No, I'm going to chuck that in and start cooking them down. I don't mind if they get soft. I don't want my red pepper soft. I want like a little bit of crunch in there. And to be honest with you, the baby corn, even when it's cooked, will retain quite a lot of crunch. What I'm going to do is just add a little bit of water in there as well, and then pop the lid on it, if I can find it. Oh. Clang, crash. Just going to boil the kettle and put a bit of boiling water on there. There is some lime juice in there as well. Turn it down and let it just simmer for a second. Don't forget, I still have got the other 2 red chilies I'm going to use for decoration towards the end. I'm going to put the red peppers in a minute. Oh, he's dropped one. That's it. It's going in the bin. And I've also got the lemongrass, which I'm going to finish it off with before I serve it up. I am actually cooking this for a lot later today, though. So I've got that onto a low simmer on that one. I've got wet hands, just wash them off, pick that bit off the floor. But yeah, I've got a low simmer. I'm probably going to move it to a different one because that, even on very low, is very, yeah, it's quite harsh. So Monster 2 are just kind of steaming on top of there at the moment. I'll mix them in properly in a moment. But the reason I'm not adding any more, I can't think about coconut milk. I don't know why I've got blank on coconut milk today. Because I'm not adding any coconut milk. I keep thinking about clotted cream. It's because we're talking about it, isn't it? The reason I'm not adding any more coconut milk at the moment is because obviously when these cook, the liquid comes out of these as well, and that again adjusts the flavour. It just changes the way things taste. A little bit of sweetness in chili tastes really good. I'm going to put a tiny bit of water in there. I know there's going to be water coming out of the other bits as well as I cook them. So let me just bring it back over here. Scary, huh? Magic. How are you all doing? You okay? Oh wow, I put my face on it and suddenly I get loads more people join. So is that what I need to do from now on? Just keep my face there? That's aged, isn't it? Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Let's have a look. Where are you? You're there. You're there. Somewhere. It's over there, isn't it? Yeah, Wayne, as I understand, methane is gas as well. It's what comes out of a cow's bottom. It's also what comes out of landfill dump sites. It's also natural gas, which was a little bit surprised about what Nancy said then, to be honest with you. Unless she means she was lifting things and then farting simultaneously. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What do you mean, Nancy? What do you mean? Michelle England, first time she heard about clotted cream was from The Godfather. You kidding me? Wow. Ah, I see. Do you know what? I've seen that movie quite a few times, but I've never really clicked on that. So, frankly, I had 4 chilies, 4 dried bird's eye chilies, which I chopped into pieces, and I put them in the pot. So they're chopped into pieces about 1.5 centimeters long, and I chucked them in the pot with the seeds. So the whole lot went in there basically. So they have been split and put in there. 4 have already. The 2 that I've got left over will be put in like literally a minute or 2 before serving up. Just placed on top. I'm cooking it now, but I'll be reheating it actually later to eat it. Because there's a curry, and curry only gets better, right? It's also a time of day. Tend to eat late. I always do, shouldn't do. Excuse me, by lip. I shouldn't eat late, but I do a lot of time. And kind of like that's going to be later on. Because obviously I need to do the rice as well, which I'm going to do egg fried rice with it. I'm going to do that by literally boiling it, frying it, do the scrambled egg in it. Well, do the egg. Actually, frankly, that is good to do with chopsticks. Doing egg fried rice with chopsticks with the egg, good. Gives it a good texture as well. Sesame oil, soy sauce, spice, maybe a bit of star anise. If I was going to bake it, I'm not there. I'm frying it. So your brand strategist is off. That's good. So face cricket. You can see my face. That's good. I'm still. I think got 2 eyebrows there, 2 big slugs. Right. Wheat germ pies and clotted cream. In the book, I see. So is it in the book or is it in the movie? I thought I watched the movie. I don't remember clotted cream mentioned in the movie. I would know. Like I like clotted cream. Obviously, it clicks. Doing great here. So some leftover buttered chicken. Nice. I love buttered chicken. Absolutely love buttered chicken. It's brilliant. Really nice. Thank you, Franny. That's very kind of you. Very kind. I'm pretty sure I don't feel I look particularly great at the moment, but that's really kind and very nice thing to say. So Mary Lou's off. Thank you so much for being with me today. I've got to update all you lot in Patreon with a whole load of stuff as well. Okay. And cricket likes as well. That's cool. Nice, like my face. So gonna just give this one a real quick stir around. 2 seconds. There we go. I'm glad I put that extra bit of water in there. And I'm going to move that to a different pan because that, even on low, that's too hot. Even on the lower setting, that one is way too hot for a simmer. Off we go over there. I'm not using a tea towel, I'm using a bit of tissue. I wouldn't do in a video, would I? Come on, let's be honest. But there we go. That is smelling absolutely amazing. I'm going to take you over to this again in a minute. Just going to drop these peppers in now. Because what I want to do, before I start thickening things up or anything else, I just kind of want to get all the fluid out of those vegetables. Put that back on the heat there, which is good. Bye Cricket, catch you later. Thank you so much for joining us as well. That's interesting. So who else we got? Nikki's still here. So has anyone got any questions at all, apart from what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks? What's that about? Nah, nothing on there. It's a light reflecting. So looks strange. Speak to me, people. If you're in chat, send me a message. Let me know what you're up to, what you're doing, or any ideas you've got at all. The next couple of things I'm going to be up to are getting back to where I was, which is basically I was going through. I've got a competition winner to do with video. So I've got a video. Wow, how vague is that? I've got a competition I was running on a video, asking people to let me know what they want me to cook, and I was going to do a cooking video. So I'm going to do that. I've got still the British picnic stuff to finish off, although British summer's almost over. We had 2 days of sunshine. That's pretty much it. I've also got to do a competition winner at the end of the month for my Patreons. I think I've got like 5 or 6 Patreons, which I really, really appreciate all of you. You're all awesome. Absolutely awesome. And I'm going to be giving my actual one-off British Cook embroidered apron away to one of my Patreons at the end of the month. That's going on. I've also got a giveaway going on one of my videos as well. I'm going to run that not to the end of June. I'm probably going to run it till like the first week of July, because I don't want to be doing 2 competition giveaways in 1 week. And that's going to be a super cool giveaway as well, just for someone who's watching. So to watch my strawberry jam video and follow the instructions on that to enter the competition is open to anyone at all. I should have mentioned at the beginning of this, really, shouldn't I? So that competition is open to anyone, and I've then got a giveaway going on as well for my Patreon only people who support me, which is awesome. So thank you very much for that. And that's going to be my own. There's one in the world embroidered British Cook apron, and I'm going to be giving that away to one of them. So yeah, that's it really. Well, there will be 2 at some point, because clearly I'll get another one, a different one maybe. I don't know, but it's one I've used on all the videos so far. I'm going to be giving that away as well. Michelle said, what is the name of the dish I'm making? I'm making a red Thai curry. I've got a from Magdalena. I'm not sure what that was about, whether it was about the food, the Patreon, or the giveaway. I'm not sure. Michelle, it's a red Thai curry. Have I ever made sour ratten? No, I haven't. I like currywurst. I like a lot of German curry-based food. Do like sauerkraut. I also like Polish bigos, which has got sauerkraut type stuff in it. You cook that, you reheat it, you cook it, reheat it. So Wayne, I'm not sure what that is. You let me know what that is. Nikki's still here between the video. Barbados. Oh yeah, going back. Yeah, lovely. Sounds great. Strawberry jam video. Did I add any salt? No, Franny. No salt at all. I haven't added any salt actually. Perhaps I should. Perhaps I should season it. Don't know. So no salt. No loose salt anyway. Salt is in the paste. The paste is made out of salt, red chilies, lemongrass, walnut, and gangal. Gangal dash ginger, bit gangal, bit ginger. Can't pronounce it properly. It's stronger than ginger. It's got a similar sort of taste. Can have a sip of tea. Haven't really done any measurements for this, to be honest with you, Franny. It's more about just doing a little bit of cooking, hop it back on live. I'm going to be busy tomorrow doing a few bits. and I'm hoping to get a video out when my computer actually works. I have videos recorded, but basically my computer, my laptop just broke. And so I was like, couldn't really do much. There's no worries at all. I just, it's fine. There's no need to be sorry at all. Far from it. Just wonder what you're saying to us all. That sounds really nice. Do you know what though? I do red wine slow cooked ribs quite often. I haven't done them on video. I did them probably about a month and a half ago. Though last slow cooked ribs, like buy a whole rack of ribs, beef ribs. Get the butcher to cut up the Jacob's ladders, and slow cook that with red wine. It's really nice. A sec. Galangal. Galangal. There you go. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Let's have a quick peek at this. These to just come down a little bit. Okay. Right, I'm going to take you back over this now because don't know that colour. The colour looks off me. So it's simmering away like that now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more coconut milk in there. Basically, I've got some more coconut milk to one side here and thicken it up. It's going to release fluid. It's going to release liquid as you cook down the peppers and stuff. It's going to release stuff. But let me just see if I can get a little bit closer and see if the focus will work on this. When I'm filming with this, you get brilliant focus and lovely colours. On YouTube live streams, it's not so great, being honest with you. So what I've got in there, as you can see, is a baby corn, the red peppers, which will still be a bit crunchy, the Monge too, and it smells delicious. You're right, it smells absolutely delicious. And the rump steak. And what we're going to do with the rump steak is just let it carry on cooking. All right, it's going to be quite tender. It's not it's not like it's not going to be cooked to death, but it will absorb a lot of the flavour. It's already been marinated as well. Glad you like the look of it. I hope you can see it right. The colours to me look different. It looks more red and green, more bright. I think what happens when something's cooking, the steam comes up, it means the focus doesn't look as good or isn't as sharp. Let me just see if I can get you a little bit. No, I can't zoom in on this, can I? I can. I never knew that. That's interesting. Can you see that still? Or did I lose your... Did I lose everyone? I'm not sure if I did. It needs thickening up a bit. The fluids come out of the it's come out a bit. So let's just put this back over where it was. Put that down there. Put that there. I'll tell you what, that's a bit... Is that still hot? It's a little bit hot. I'm trying to find somewhere to put the tripod where it's not too far away. There's going to be a clicking noise as I wind the tripod down. Excuse me. Right, let's just get that there. That there. Is that hot there? I don't want to melt another tripod. I've already melted tripods, as we know. So what I'm going to do is just grab some more coconut milk and mix it in there. And those two, I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to put the red pepper. I'm not going to put what I've got here to finish it off. When I come to serve it, about a few minutes before I serve it up, I'm going to pop that right on top, because obviously I've cooked with lemongrass, I've cooked with chilies, but I think I'm probably going to save them for later. I marinated the meat in the lemongrass as well, so I think I'll leave that for a minute. And what I'm most likely to do in a second. Just going to quickly wash my hands. the aromatics, the smell of this, I'm always saying the smell of this is this, this and this. And normally it is, okay? I'll be honest, it normally does smell really good. This smells absolutely amazing. You can probably smell it next door. In fact, if you are next door, you're going to really enjoy this. So I've got a bit more coconut milk here. I'm just going to put a little bit more of that in. It's a bit chunky. So I've tried to give it a quick stir. And I'm going to leave that for a bit, mix it in, see how it goes. Another quick little squeeze of lime, a little bit, tiny bit of lime in there. Just a few more drops. I quite like it to taste it's quite limey. There we go. Let's just get that mixed in a minute. Possibly a little bit more, I think. I'm going to give it a real quick taste. Let's just see what it tastes like a second. Ooh. Okay, that tastes, I guess because the chili's gone in there and the chili very hot. I'm guessing that's the seeds that have managed to now let out their heat, or the pith, which is in there. So that's a whole can of optional coconut milk I put in there. To be honest, if it was just me eating this later, I would probably eat it at that heat, but I know that the people that are eating this probably won't appreciate it so hot. As you can see, the baby corn's cooked. The Monster 2 is cooked. It's not too floppy. The peppers still snapping, so not soft. I hate it when peppers are really, really overcooked, unless it's like fajitas. So let's leave that on for a minute. I'll leave that covered over now on a low heat for quite a while. And what I'm going to do is pop back to me. Oh, not up the nose. No, don't like that. Not that way. Hang on a second. Let's get this way. So let's bring it back up to level as well. It's going to be a quick little bit of rotation on this one. Oh, there we go. Going up. And I've got something on my screen. I've got a bit of red chilli on my screen by the looks of it. So, who wants to bet? Oh, by the way, this is the cool t-shirt, right? Apparently it's back to front. It's not when I'm wearing it. Who wants to know, or who wants to guess about what I'm probably going to do next with my hands after chopping up those chilies? Okay, yeah, Nikki said FedEx you some. Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate that. Michelle's right completely. It's all about the food. I'm sorry you're hungry, Lena. I'm sure you can cook up something delicious at home. Thank you very much, Franny. It was nice to do a close-up as well. Pam's rendering. You can listen again. Well, you've got a better computer than I had, because I could do nothing when I rendered for hours. Nothing at all. So, as I said, that's pretty much going to leave it now there on a very low heat. Going to chat for about 10 minutes if anyone wants to chat, and then I'm going to let you all go. But thank you so much for joining me. It's been a long time since I've seen any of you, a lot of you. If you followed my Facebook, you would have seen I broke my laptop last week as well, which didn't really help. Now I've got a replacement computer. Many thanks to the help from my patrons for actually putting some money towards that, to be honest with you. So that was a massive help. I seriously appreciate that, because I would have been even more stuck if it wasn't for them. So thank you for that. You really have helped me keep me online, literally, this week. Today was just a bit of fun. Nothing really too pre-prepared. I thought, well, I'm cooking anyway. Cooking a red Thai curry for dinner for people tonight. So I thought I'd just come online and just share it with you. It might go okay, it might go horribly wrong. Nothing too crazy. I will be back doing live streams. In fact, I'll be doing live streams probably more often, because the amount of time it takes me to film and edit means that it's much easier for me to go live. They may not be like as cool or as funny as my live stream, my videos, but I'll be live because that's easy for me to do. I can do it once and it's done. I don't have to spend 12 hours filming, editing, and all the rest of it. But I super appreciate everyone that's been coming along to it. The geeky drinkers, I probably would try to eat it all myself. I'm probably going to touch my Shirai in a minute. I've got chili all over those fingers. Franny's going to send me some bamboo cooking spoons. That's very kind. I need to get actually something set up. Thank you, Franny. I need to get something set up where people can post me stuff. I am very much in between places, okay? I am very much, although this kitchen, you've seen a lot of videos, there's a whole long, complicated story. Obviously, you knew I started off in the old church hall, a beautiful place. Lovely place to live. Not sure why we ever moved out of the church, but it's a long story. I don't want to go into here, really. Went somewhere else, and it was awful. And there's a few videos from there. I think the Scone video is done there. Impossible to film in. So I am here, but at the moment I'm kind of between places. My stuff's all in storage. All my cooking stuff's in storage. Michelle, I should wash them. I find that washing chili just seems to reactivate though. Ah, there you go. Pam's saying it. She said the word I'm thinking about. Because once I finish this tea and want to get off here, probably the first thing I will do is pop the gents. I can smell chili. I can smell chili, lemongrass, and gango. I mean, you know, I expect probably some of you would quite like it if I tick you in there, just to see a reaction video. But I'll be very careful. Be very careful. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Pam, computer I've just got is a X workstation. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is more than 10 times more RAM than I had on the laptop. And it's got a 6-core, 3.8 gigahertz Xeon processor with 15 megabytes of cache. So it should mean that I can actually do things at the same time. Before, I could only ever export videos, and like as Dan from Extreme Food Reviews will know, it would take me 3 or 4 attempts to get a video to go through. So I could literally spend the whole day just trying to get that little laptop I was using to push one video out. I did have a different laptop before, but again that one broke, and then this one broke. It's just a nightmare. So it's really, really hard to do. Yeah, 5-minute video would typically take 3 attempts, and I'd end up balancing it on something so the air could get to it. And typically it would take me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and they normally fail on the first or second attempt. So that was really, really hard work to get the videos out, let alone the editing. My PC is a beast. Yeah, that could be the next video. The Geeky Drinkers. I like the idea of that. It's pretty cool. Nikki, yeah, I thought about a PO box. I thought about it, but to be honest with you, I mean, you're really awesome people. I get some lovely offers and people say some lovely things, but like, I don't know, it sounds weird, but I kind of feel like I'm not really that big. I'm not really big enough to have a PO box at the moment. I probably will think about it later on if I can with the channel. Hoping to. I need you all to support me. I need you, if you can, if anyone's watching this, if you could do me a massive favour, just go on my YouTube and just copy like the URL like of the video. So you know when you click on a video, like say clotted cream or jam or whatever, just go to one of my videos. In fact, go to my last video, my jam one, if you could, and just copy the URL and just post it somewhere on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your Instagram. And also make sure you find me on Facebook for the group British Cook. If you search British Cook, it should come up. It's British Cook, British Cooking. The page is okay, but the page, if you join the group, you get more notifications. Basically, if you join the page, there's a British Cook page as well. You can like that. But if you join the page, you won't get notifications unless I pay Facebook to post it to you. So you're more likely to get a notification about me going live or anything else if you join that. If you want to go up a step, my Patreon, it'll be back up and running. Very sorry, Patreon people are still here. Not back up and running, but much more going on there. I used to post things every couple of days on there. I've been very busy the last 2 weeks and unable to. So yeah, looking forward to that. Where's Nikki saying? Yeah, I think Nikki's a good idea. I probably will get a PO box, but it's just like, I don't know. kind of feel like if I got a PO box, no one would send me anything anyway, or I'd get sent stuff by like Dan from Extreme Food Reviews to eat, and I'd be like rotten fish or whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, true. Does my tripod work with my phone? This tripod, yes, it does. Yeah, just about. So that was the first stage. The first thing I really did, as soon as I got able to, was I upgraded my phone, and then I've upgraded the computer. And this is the sort of thing that like the Patreon thing's really helping me out with, actually being able to put like a little bit of extra money which I'm getting into actually producing stuff, because that was the only way quality was going to go up. A lot of people like I understand people saying, "Oh, go out and buy yourself." That's fine when you've got loads of money, resources, and time to do it. I haven't at the moment, so that's why I set it up, and that's why I'm so appreciative if anyone's helped me on that. And a sec, we'll send you cool American stuff. Expect you probably would. Taste tests, I can see it now. Yeah, Pam would send me. Pam would probably actually. Pam, are you any good at doing parrots, like parrot felting? Because I've got a couple of parrots that might need felting up. Cool, but yeah, I'm gonna pop off. Basically, what's the time now? 10:06. Thank you so much for all of you to join me. Thank you so much for everyone joining me. I still can't speak properly. I did lose my voice a little bit the last few days as well. So I'm sick working and always sick. Hey, Shelley. Hey, no worries. That's fine. That's no worries at all. I'm really sorry that I'm about to go now. But I have been cooking for a while. Hang on a sec. Before I do go. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. So, hang on a second. Got a whole selection of spoons here. I mean, someone was saying about some of these spoons, but I've got like, I don't know, there's 5 spoons here. Like I said, I don't know, big long one, short one, a short one. They're not bamboo though, I don't know what they are. They're like probably cheap iron or something. This is like the wooden core I've just discovered. 3 old spatulas, wooden ones. And then we've got the metal stuff. There you go, I'll actually use a spoon this time. I'll use a spoon to stir it. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's cool, Michelle. Shelley, no worries at all. Geeky Drinkers, thank you very much. I'm going to take you over and just show you this one more time, actually. One last time. Going to cook down deliciously. Oh, he says as he drops it. Let's just move that around. Let's see if it get in there a minute. As I said, I've added quite a lot of liquid to it. It's going to cook down and it will thicken up and it will be absolutely delicious. The smell from this is amazing. Really looking forward to trying it out later. Made a steak. It's going to be absolutely lush. I like a bit of liquid anyway in mine. Monsters cooked down, baby corns cooked down. All those chilies in there. It's going to be lovely. Just so you know, it does look a little bit brighter in real life. It does on my camera. Not sure what it is. You can see in the lime leaf as well. Lime leaf and sweet basil. And you can see the chilies as well I chopped up and put in there. Lovely jubbly. Have a lovely evening, everyone. So nice to see you all. Going to say goodbye to you one by one until it drops off. I'm going to keep watching until that number drops off. Oops. Let's have a look. As you can see, as I said at the very start, house hasn't been tied up particularly. I've literally just decided to do it last minute. Hey, happy trails. Hi, kid. How you doing? The Geeky Drinkers is right. Thank you so much, Wayne. Have a great time. Who else have we got here? Thanks, Texas Style Barbecue Cuisine. Nice looking dish. Yeah, it's just a Thai curry, that's all. Ooh, it's been cooking. I've been on it for an hour and 50 minutes. So I'm nearly done with that, unfortunately. I'm just about to pop off, actually. Have a look here. Thank you. I appreciate that, Texas Style. It's kindly, buddy. Enjoy your meal. Yeah. Nikki, thank you so much for coming. Great to see you. Later, Pam. Texas, there's no worries at all. Notifications are a bit strange. Lena, thank you so much. Have a lovely evening, all right? Thanks, Franny. As soon as that drops less than 8, I'll log myself off. Because I know there's a little bit of a delay sometimes and the message comes through. Oh, it smells beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to make that egg fried rice later. Anyone still here? Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Lena. Bye. See you later. Shelley, is this keto? It is keto, apart from the red peppers, which are kind of like keto-ish. You know, red peppers are quite high up on the sugar scale, aren't they? But yeah, that's basically loads of coconut milk, yeah, and protein, so it shouldn't be too bad in chili. Cool. Peppers are keto? Yeah, they are. Yeah, Franny's still here. Oh, awesome. Brilliant. Cool. I'm going to go. I'll speak to you all later. Let me know how it goes and I'll catch you all soon, hopefully. Cheers. Bye, Lena. Bye, everyone. Cheers. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Bye, friend. Bye. Oh, bye. Yeah. Happy Hell Striking. It's all still coming through now, you see. I'm trying to finish stream and I get a whole load of messages. Cheers. Happy trails hiking. I'm losing my voice again. Terrible. Thank you very much. Bye.